Hey guys, Gaston with Rough Country. Today we're going to take a look at our dual steering stabilizers for the Jeep JL. Now we offer these systems with two different style of stabilizers. It's either going to be our entry-level N3 series or our premium V2s. Now N3 is a great stabilizer, beefy, and it is going to help tame the tread on those off-road tires and make driving your Jeep that much more enjoyable. And if you want to level up, you can't go wrong with the V2. Aluminum body to help dissipate heat, billet ends for durability as well as great looks. This is definitely our premium option. Now steering stabilizer is going to help reduce any kind of bump steer you may have, help reduce vibrations from your off-road tires, making it all the way to the steering wheel. Now you can't go wrong with either one you choose. The installation is the same for both kits. We've chosen the V2s and we're going to install them on this JL. First step in the installation is going to be to remove the factory steering stabilizer. Let's get this Jeep up in the air and we'll get that taken off. Here's our factory steering stabilizer, complete with its axle bracket as well as its bracket on the tie rod. All of this is going to come off, so we're going to unbolt 3 bolts from the bracket on the axle, unbolt the stabilizer from that bracket, unbolt the stabilizer from the tie rod bracket, and then we've got 2 bolts holding the tie rod bracket on. We're actually going to have to remove this steering arm from the knuckle to get those out of the way, but once we do that, it'll be smooth sailing. I'm going to go ahead and remove this bolt holding the stabilizer to the axle bracket. Now we'll remove the axle side bracket. Now we need to remove the drag link from the passenger side knuckle, so we can remove these bolts. Now we can remove our tie rod brackets. Now we can reinstall our drag link. Now we'll install the Rough Country center axle bracket using the largest supplied U-bolt in the kit and 2 of the factory center axle bracket bolts. We will set the bracket in place, run our U-bolt through, so attach. Now we'll take our factory bolts. We're going to use this side location here and this upper location here. With our center bracket installed, we're ready to install our tie rod brackets. We're going to mount them here with our smaller U-bolts, and we'll mount them loosely so we can install the cylinders, make sure that each cylinder is centered up properly, and then we'll tighten the brackets down. Now don't get confused, this is upside down and backwards, so I can have access to the bolts to start them, and then I will roll it into place and tighten them down. And the driver's side is going to mount approximately right here. Bolt in, spin it around so I can have better access. And that will mount in approximately that location. So we'll take our passenger side tie rod bracket, go ahead and insert our shock bolt onto the bracket, because once you install the bracket, you won't be able to put the bolt in. Our bracket's going to go in approximately this location. We'll leave it loose so we can slide it and center up our cylinders. We'll take our U-bolt, pass it through, connect our nuts on the opposite side, repeat the process on the second U-bolt, and do the same for the driver's side. Set it up there, tighten it this way. All right, we've got both of the tie rod brackets mounted to where we can still move them around, but they'll stay in place. We're going to go ahead and mount the cylinder. I'll put it on the tie rod bracket, make sure my length is correct, and then I will add our center cover badge and bolt and we'll go ahead and install the other cylinder, make sure it's where we want it to be, and tighten everything down. I am happy with the placement of everything. Our cylinders are centered and leveled with the vehicle. I'm going to go ahead and start with the tie rod brackets. I'll tighten those down, and then I'll tighten our cylinders to the brackets. Once you have everything tightened down, you'll want to sweep the steering left to right and make sure you don't have anything coming into contact where it shouldn't be, and you've got plenty of clearance on the unit. After that, installation of the dual steering stabilizer for the JL is complete, and you can go out on or off-road with confidence, knowing you won't have any bump steer or undue vibration through the steering wheel, thanks to these great stabilizers. For these and every other JL accessory, be sure to check us out today at roughcountry.com.